play. We've seen it before. In fact, against Orlando in '09, almost identical spot. What were your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I was happy that Swish was able to get that timeout, and give us a second left. And Coach Lou drew up a good play. Obviously, in the past that would be Kevin Love making that entry pass, but Jeff being, as strong as he is and pretty good accurate passer, especially at a baseball pass. T. Lou drew up something great. They couldn't take a body off Kyle, and I was able to get a good rip screen and just trying to sit down, not allow Jimmy to get around me. And once I caught it, just trusted everything I've done in my career, and that's just the work ethic I put into it, and I was able to knock it down.
Did you think at all about the shot in '09? Because it was eerily similar.
No, I actually didn't. I was thinking about I don't want to do another overtime. That's what I was thinking. I'm 33 years old, and I did not want to do another overtime. So, it was a heck of a pass, heck of a play call by T. Lou, and I was able to benefit from both.
LeBron, we know obviously how it's been going around here lately, especially against these other good teams. Where did this one come from tonight?
We just stayed with it. I don't know. We just stayed with it. Even, as well as they were scoring the ball and shooting the ball. I mean, we were, a lot of time we were right in their face, and they were still knocking down threes and getting to the rim. And we just had to keep it up with them. We had to keep the scoring with them, and we was able to do that. Make some timely plays, make some timely defensive stops, make some timely shots, and it was a good win for us.
Jeff and Ty both said that the importance of just finding the joy and recognizing that things go poorly. And last night you were speaking of positivity. Earlier in the day you were sharing Nick Foles and the joy that you shared. How much of a part did that play in when we saw that? You guys just kind of getting back to playing basketball?
When the ball is flying around, and you're playing for one another, even when you're making mistakes, but you're playing for one another, you're helping each other, just want to play the game the right way. And that's what I've always built my career over that, my life of basketball, is trying to play the right way. And, I think we did that tonight, so everybody was feeling, a part of, the game. And it was fun to be a part of.
We know you guys were searching for the combination of yourself, Jeff, and Jetty playing at the same time. Do you feel like there's something there that can be explored moving forward?
Yeah.
It can be difficult to motivate grown men, especially in a long season like this. Seeing Ty back on the bench, as sick as he is, can that be a motivating factor?
He's the captain of our ship. Told you that last night, and it's always uplifting when you're able to have that. He steers you in the right direction.
You had to come along.
Yeah, I was going to say. With their last possession, blocking ball.
We had a defensive scheme coming out of the timeout, and we knew what we were doing versus their pick and roll defense, and they got the switch, and Jimmy is the all-star he is, and he showed that tonight, and I figured he would try to break down Jetty, and I just tried to time it at the right time, use my athleticism, and try not to knock it out of bounds, and that was the thing. And but Jetty did a great job of keeping ball you basket and not giving Jimmy a clear-cut shot at the rim, even though he was making that shot all night tonight, and I was able to get a block on it, and JR was able to pick it up.
When you see Jetty running around with all his energy, can that be infectious for the rest of the season?
Yep.
Three ball was working for you. I think you used the term attacking the three. And it's been about a month since you shot it the way you did it earlier in the year. Have you been doing stuff behind the scenes? And if so, what was that to try to get it back?
Am I doing stuff behind the scenes?
I bet you are.
Oh, okay. So you know the answer to that. I'm always doing stuff behind the scenes. I'm always working on my game, and no matter if it's going well for me or not, I'm still putting in the work. So, you just trust it, and let it go.
So does this lift the national TV ban from you?
Ooh. It was a good win. It was a good win. But our record still stinks on national television. We got to try. We got a couple coming up, so we got to try to change that.
Yeah, how good did it feel to see guys smiling and hugging and just enjoying the moment?
I will hope after a game like that. That's what you expect, and it's a good win for us.
LeBron, beyond energy, what is it that Jetty gives you guys?
Energy. That's what we need. We're a team that have to have a lot of energy out on the floor. myself and Jeff and Jetty, we do that. We bring a lot of energy to the game, but he just doesn't have. He doesn't know. So he's out there just playing for the love of the game, and he's gonna make mistakes, which is okay, you know. But his purity of the game is infectious. I mean, to our team. So he hasn't been in many situations, so he's not even going to even trip about what's going on. I think he's going to play his game. And he's been a professional basketball since he was 14 years old. So he plays the game the right way. And, you know, it's great to have him.
LeBron, you passed Z for the franchise all-time lead in rebounds. You also became the third player in NBA history to lead a franchise in points, assists, and rebounds. When I say something like that to you, what goes through your mind, and what does it mean to you to reach that level?
Oh, wow. First of all, Big Z is, you know, big, one of my best friends, one of the guys that I was drafted here. He was a guy that I always looked up to, you know, and you know, anytime I'm here with, you know, in the franchise, you know, in the category with Z, it's pretty cool. To be the third guy in NBA history to lead a franchise in points, rebounds, and assists. I think it's Michael Jordan won, and yeah, appreciate it. I was going to figure that out, but
I know you would.
Yeah, all right, Jordan and KG. So you know, so it's a pretty cool thing. So I'm blessed, and I've been fortunate enough to play this game at a high level for a long time.
The final moments of that final play, of course, from what you saw on the floor, and then, of course, the celebration with the team.
It was much needed. We needed a win like that, especially the back-and-forth game. It was a high-intensity game, but to win it in that fashion like that, we needed something like that just to feel good about ourselves. We've been in a real tough slump, I mean, the whole month of January, really, and the last couple of games. So it was good to see it work out in our favor. Now we just got to build on it.
You addressed, of course, the adversity from last night, and then tonight in that third quarter, you addressed it again in a huddle. What did you see different from your guys in that moment?
We just responded. We in a positive way. We stayed together. They went on their run, and we just stayed together, and we need that. Like, for us to be have any type of success, we gotta know we're all we got. I mean, we gotta stay together, and that's big, and that comes with trusting and all those other little things. So tonight was a step in the right direction because it could have went south like it has been going, and we stayed together and just fought it out.
I asked Ty the same thing, just given how these games have been going lately, especially against the other good teams. Did you prove anything tonight by winning and playing the way that you did?
I mean, I don't think we proved nothing. We just know we're a better team than what we showed. We know we can play a lot better. Even tonight, like we feel like we could have played a better game, but most important thing is the win, and I mean, for it to be on national TV, that was good for people to see us win as well. So we just got to build on it and get ready for our Atlanta Hawks team that plays very hard, and we got to try to sneak a win out on the road.
On those drives of the whole, it seemed like you were looking for the guys in the corners and on the elbows. Did you make it a point to get other guys involved tonight more?
No, I play the same way each and every night, and that's be aggressive and make plays for myself and my teammates. And they collapsed on me, and my guys were open, and I had to make the right play.
Nancy, how would you describe the energy that a guy like Jetty gives this ball club?
I mean, he gives us something we don't have. We're what they say, the oldest team in the league. We don't play with that much energy, so to have somebody like that rubs off on everybody. Even when the times we do practice, like he's the most energized guy, and he works so hard, so he deserves it. I'm glad he got his time today, and he helped us out. And I know he can help in the future, so we'll see what Coach does.
I apologize if you've been asked this already, but is it too big of a leap to say that this game might be able to jumpstart you guys?
I mean, it could. It could. I mean, any game like this, especially against a really good team like the Timberwolves, gives us confidence, and we just got to build on it. We got to try to get on a streak and build some momentum going into All-Star.
We asked LeBron last night if he'd waive his no-trade clause, so now it's your turn. With the deadline coming up tomorrow, do you want to be on this team when that deadline passes?
Yeah, I'm tired of being traded. That's not a good thing, but I just want to be where I want to. And I like it here. I mean, it hasn't been as planned, but I definitely want to be here. We have a real chance to win the NBA championship, and I want to be a part of that.
Play for the purity of the game. You just love being out there. Does that kind of describe your mentality?
Oh, definitely. I was so thirsty. Yeah, I was waiting for this moment to get on the court and to give my best to the team, to bring the energy, especially on the defense. And it was a really special moment for me, like being there, especially on the last minutes, like the most important minutes. And I'm seriously happy.
Could you sense LeBron was behind you on the block of Butler? Because he said you had to body him up, but did you know the help was there?
So actually, I didn't see Bron, but so I just tried to stay body to body with Jimmy Butler because he was playing really good tonight. I mean, he had an amazing game, and I was just trying to at least to be there and to make him take a hard shot. But then when I saw Bron, I was like, it was no, I mean, but this game was so important for us. I mean, lately we'll not be playing really good games, but it doesn't matter. I mean, still defensively we have to improve, but the important thing was for us to take this win, and as a team we did react, and especially like LeBron played an amazing game, but as a team we did react.
But you do bring energy. You do bring energy. You do bring a joy. Do you think that can help the ball club?
I mean, definitely. No, like sometimes, like it can happen. Like teams, like they can play a little bit slow, or we're not in our best day. That can happen. Like we're professionals. That's really normal. And in that time, I mean, when we're playing slow, and it's not our day. Actually, I can help a lot, bring that energy back, and especially when I get a rebound, when I push the ball, then my teammates are running with me together, and I'm trying to push the ball to put the tempo high so that we can get our rhythm back. Because when we play fast, I mean, we're so dangerous. We're really dangerous. I mean, when Bron gets the ball, when Jeff gets the ball, I mean, D-Rose, we're so fast. And I think that we have to play fast all the time, because when we're playing fast, we're unstoppable.
Thanks, Chad.
Thank you.
Love would be proud of that pass that you threw right there.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of film on Kevin and his outlets, and I just used it, and I got away with one.
What was the play drawn up in terms of where you had to put it in that instance, or give me your thought process there?
Well, I was just trying not to turn the ball over, but the play was to get LeBron the ball, and I just tried to throw it to the open spot, and he went and got it and made a play.
To have those guys' biggest talents be playing not all the way up on you, what was it like calibrating the pass to make sure you got it over?
Well, I did the science, I licked the finger, and I was trying to figure out the trajectory to throw it over Towns, and I put a good spin on it, and I dropped it right in the spot that it needed to be in.
Hey Jeff, any win is good right now, but what does a win like that mean in dramatic fashion?
It was big. The way we played, the way we battled, we stuck with it. We stuck together, first and foremost, and we kept playing our game. And at the end of the game, we put ourselves in a position to win, and we did.
That lineup with you, LeBron, and Jetty, you guys got some run together with some other pieces around you. What potential do you see in that core? You three guys playing together.
A lot. Guys who are going to defend, get out in transition, but the versatility of all three of us being able to guard every position, it was big for us, especially down the stretch.
Was there a second option if a second defender came at LeBron?
No.
Let the king do his thing.
Get out the way and let him do what he does.
It's either you or Dwayne doing that, I guess, in practice all the time. I mean, do you work on it like tons, or?
No, we don't work on it, but it was a practice or two after Jetty threw that pass in Orlando. We took about a good 30 minutes imitating Jetty, and it paid off.
So thanks to Jetty for throwing that horrible pass and allowed us to practice a little bit on it.
You guys enjoy him as a teammate because he goes about the right way and he soaks off veterans. How good did it feel to have him play such meaningful minutes out there?
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. Jetty's, that's my guy. It's wonderful to see him out there. He loves basketball. He's the enthusiasm he brings, the effort, the passion that he brings to the game is what we need, especially tonight. And he plays hard. And you got to love it. For a rookie, he plays so poised. He made some big plays, some good defensive stops tonight. And, you just love to see, when, how hard he's worked to be in that position to go out there and succeed. And, when he's putting in the work, it's going to pay off and he's going to continue to get minutes. And, he's going to be out there with us. So, I'm going to support him and, make sure he's doing the right thing.
It was fun because we got the win, for sure. It was very competitive for one. That's the type of games we obviously preferred, and the last time we played getting blown out, so it was a lot of fun.
JR, I know you've talked about your mindset before and trying to change it the last time you had a big game here, but over the last 2 games, your hot start, is that still more of the same mindset? Do you feel like you're kind of, I guess, in that zone for good now this season?
I want to say for good, but I just got to take it game by game. Definitely the same mindset, though. It's just catching fire and then, see what happens from there. But enough catching holding, that's not where I'm at my best. So when I catch a fire, that's what my teammates want me to do. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
Is it too big a leap to think a game like this might be able to jumpstart you guys?
Yes and no, I would say, because we got to, obviously, like I said, take it game by game, but beating a team like that who's been playing really well as of late, and that's definitely an upside to it. And we just got to bottle what we did tonight and continue it out until All-Star, and then try and come back and regroup after All-Star and do the same.
Now, as we sit here a day before the trade deadline, what's the mindset of you and players going into not really knowing what the situation is going to be tomorrow?
My mindset don't really change. I go home, have a bottle of wine, talk to my pregnant wife, rub on her belly a little bit, and hope for the best.
JR, I apologize if you're asked this, but Tyloo mentioned that a win like this tonight was really good. It could be really good for team camaraderie. You guys out there celebrating, bumping chest, high-fiving that. Just with the way things have gone the last couple of months here, do you think that a win like this really could give you guys a little bit of a shot in the arm?
Yeah, I just didn't answer this, but yes and no. I think we just got to bottle it up. It could, absolutely, but then we went on a lot of streaks before, and we're still in the same spot we're in now. So we just got to take it game by game and see where we're at.
Game tying 3 to the game saving block to the game winning turnaround jumper. What did LeBron do for you guys tonight?
We had to play him a lot of minutes, but I thought he carried us tonight. I thought offensively, playing with pace, getting to the paint, making the right play, getting shooter shots, getting downhill, getting into the paint, making his 3-point shot, taking it, and rebounding the basketball. So made 3 big plays for us, the big 3, like you said, the big block on Butler, and then the turnaround jump shot at the end. So he was great, and the way we've been playing, we needed that from him tonight. For him to be special. He was very special.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. You said it about the way you've been playing lately. We all know it's been a rough more than a month now. Did playing the way that you guys did tonight and winning the way you did, does that prove anything?
We're playing right, and we can beat a lot of teams. Pretty much any team. But defensively again, we couldn't get stops. They made a lot of shots, and even when we played great defense, I thought they still made some tough shots. And Big Towns went 6 for 6 from 3, so you got to give up something. But I thought, for the most part, we was physical with Jimmy Butler. We did a lot of things. He just, he wasn't missing shots, and he was in a good flow and a good rhythm. And when you key in on him, then Town steps back, he makes shots. But overall, I got to watch the tape. But I thought, we brought a physicality. I thought Jay was great. He was physical with Taj on the post-ups and being in held position, got a little foul trouble. Tristan was good. So I thought we did some good things, and he's got to continue to keep building off tonight.
Was there any sense or feeling, just because effort is something we've been talking about for a while too, and the guys played so hard all night, was there any feeling that they were going to play this way because it might be their last game together?
I don't know about that, Joe. I don't know, but we needed that. I thought Jetty really came in and gave us a spark, especially just defensively and playing hard. Banked one, banked the three in. It was a big shot for us. But just I think, his energy is just contagious and it's infectious. So, we needed that from him. We needed that spark and that spunk, and he gave it to us tonight.
I was just wondering about if you could just talk about the inbounds play. Did you know you wanted Green to be the guy throwing it in and just...
Yeah, on all of our inbounds plays at the end of the game, it's usually Jeff or D-Wade. And, Jeff made a great pass, and Bron caught it right in the pocket, got right to his turnaround jump shot from the free throw line. So, great execution. Ran it right, but Jeff threw a great pass right in Bron's pocket.
So I know there's veterans on that bench of yours, but based on what Jetty gave you tonight and what you've seen in other times this year, is there any sense or any thinking that I got to keep playing this guy?
I got to keep playing. I mean, he brings a lot, man. Just, he can go out 1, 2s, and 3s. He knows the coverages. He's in the right spot defensively all the time. And, offensively, he can make plays. He can run the floor. He can catch and go. So, for a rookie, he really understands, how to play the game. And, we have to find minutes for him.
Back Fred McLeod, Fox Sports Ohio. You were in the building on the bench in 09 when LeBron hit almost from the same spot. Did that remind you of that shot at all?
Now I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, against us in Orlando, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I do remember that, Fred.
But, I mean, those shots describe the degree of difficulty in both of those.
I mean, those are shots he works on every day, crazy shots like that. But, I mean, it was just a normal turnaround jump shot for him. Yeah. And, like I said, Jeff put it on the money. Bron caught it in his pocket and made a big turnaround jump shot.
Ty Spencer Davies, Basketball Insiders. Noticed the last 2 nights that you've kind of staggered IT and LeBron with some different lineups. Do you see that happening more in the future, and what are you seeing out of those guys with the different units?
I just think, they both can be more aggressive. I think, when Bron's on the floor, IT's off the floor, he can be more aggressive. And then IT, when Bron's off the floor, he can be more aggressive, running more pick and rolls and stuff like that. So it's been good for us, trying to stagger those guys and, getting them playing with the second unit.
And then down the stretch, noticed that Chetty and IT were kind of interchanging. Is that just defense-offense subs?
Yeah, it was just defense-offense. And I think it got IT have a little bit of a rhythm. But, we're trying to go offense-defense, trying to put bigger guys on the floor so we can switch a little more. And, Jetty's, bigger guard. So, it helped us out. We got stops. So, it was good for us.
Ty, Ashley Bastock, Metro Networks. This is the second game in a row that JR has gotten off to a really hot start. When he's shooting like he has the past 2 games, how does that just open up the offense as a whole from the get-go?
I mean, guys have to stay home. I mean, they can't help, and they wonder where JR is out on the floor. And when he's making shots for us, it changes our whole team. And, IT's able to get to the basket. LeBron's able to get to the basket. Tristan's able to roll and get finishes. So when him shooting the ball well, it opens up everything for our offense.
Ty, when you drew up the last second shot, did you anticipate single coverage on LeBron at the foul line like that?
I didn't know. But, we just put 2 guys in the backcourt with IT and JR, and then had Corver in the front court, so they got to, try to switch it or got to respect that. And he came off, and they made the pass, and, like I said, Jeff made a great pass. But normally you put a point guard down there so they can't switch it. Or if they do, then it's a smaller guy on LeBron, but we just kind of changed it up a little bit.
I don't know if I said Marlon Ridenour or Akron Vicken Journal before. Just from your experience, even as a player, those kind of games where LeBron's mobbed by his teammates, do those, I can't think of one of those you had since JR dove on the floor at Washington. Do you need something like that?
You do. It's big for camaraderie. I think, You know, when you make a big shot like that and the whole team's running the floor, chest bumping, and that's a great sign. You know, and that's how we got to be. You know, I think we got to enjoy the game more. You know, I know it's a lot of talk and a lot of stuff out there media-wise, but all in all, we live a great life, and just got to have fun and enjoy the game of basketball, something that we love to do since birth. So, I mean, just got to enjoy it and have fun, lay it all on the line, play hard, and then you live with the results.
Ready to go back on national TV?
When?
Whenever.
What you mean?
You broke the streak.
What streak?
0-8.
I can't remember.